Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. I was in Uncle Min's stream, and I was also I was actually in two streams last night. I was in Larry, Larry Williams, Otaku Assemble. I was in his Game of Thrones small council little thing with Uber Akari. You guys go check that out. And I was in Min's stream. I was talking to King and Uber on certain things involving a certain event later in this month, but that's something else. Okay, this. I know people get bombarded with messages, like bombardments of messages. Where's the Kenichi review? Where's the Kenichi? Well, here it is, the Kenichi review. Kenichi chapter 565. Oh my god, this chapter. I'm gonna give this a 4.5. OMG for this chapter. This was like, it's open season on the Masters of Rion Sanpaku, on the Disciples, on Kenichi. That is literally what happened in this chapter. All the good guys got stomped. Just stomped. Well, not all of them, but like majority of them. Like Freya's master, he got stomped. It was just a bombardment of stompings. So yeah. But let me go here before I get into what happened in this chapter, and go get my little trusty. Where is it? I think I have it in my inbox. Do I have it in the inbox? Yeah, got it. Got my little trusty inbox thing from Silver's Rayleigh. Chapter 565. Basically telling me who's fighting who. Page 6 we got Mildred. Page 9 is Kushinada. Page 10 is Saito Raigo, twin Kunoichi master. Again, and Ushinano. She's attacking Kensei. Because this chapter was bridged off into 3 different focal points. It was the masters, the disciples, who are, basically keeping the other the Yomi disciples busy, and then there's Kenichi in the end, towards the end. Now, let's go over the beginning. We've got facing the Killing Fists attack, 565. There are things I have learned from the Ho. No, we're not talking about a Ho on 42nd Street. We're talking about the farming Ho. So we've got, this was page 3. We've got that one with the arrows. Page 3, that was her name. Is that big Mildred? I think. Let me make sure of that. Go on page 6. Yeah, Mildred. Mildred basically was being attacked by that guy with the hoe. The blacksmith. And he pretty much, comes out of the ground and attacks her and destroys her, field of arrows. Just freaking destroys it and turns it into, See, he called it a heaven and earth reversal. He pretty much just destroyed all the arrows that she created. And what ended on happening is Mildred, she shot him with the arrows, but that wasn't enough. He still was going at it. He still grabbed his hoe, even though he got attacked from the back, and was attacking her. I was like, damn, this guy's going in. So, but then out of nowhere comes, what's her face? What's his face? This was page 8. Did he write that down? Page 9 was Kushinada. Well, Kushinada was there, but the guy who with the sunglasses, he shows up and stabs him. So we have basically Kushinada, from that point on. And she basically took out Freya's master, and she basically saying a bunch of, for such a young branch, they're not half bad, which is kind of stupid to say because they're not young. Like that when she said that, I was like, you're grabbing the skull of an old man. How are you calling them young? But anyway, that's what she calls him. And then we basically have Apachai going in. He doesn't do anything. And basically Kushinada, man, she's going in. She's just taking out all these people. And Akisama basically saying, this is a combo attack. Can't be a killing fist using infinity. And then she basically saying Raigo Dono is well versed in the style of life-saving fists. In addition, she's also an exceptional member of the weapons division. And basically she says it's closing time, of course. You know, her nip slip. Kushinada showed her lip slip. And they're basically going in now to attack Rion Supaka. This is what I was talking about. This is not... This is like... It's like 10 people. No. Make that 11 people. 11 against the remaining 4. That's what I meant when I said they got their shit stomped. Going into the fray here, the Masters have been obvious outnumbered. Not just the Masters, but the Disciples as well. It is such an outnumbering advantage as far as numbers are concerned that it's like, damn. Like, what, you know? But, you know, that's pretty much the story there. And then the next page we got, I believe this one this one is Kushinada's disciple. And this is on page 10. We have Saito Raigo, twin Kodachi master, and Hushinano, and she's attacking Kensei. Oh, yeah. And then it's, you know, we basically have all those ones. And then we have on page, what is this page? It's on page 12 now. It's Kushinada's disciple on page 12. And we have also on page 13 Von Shira's disciple and Raigo's unnamed female disciple. And we go on from there. And basically we have them all fighting, and Kushinada's disciple is pretty much devoid of emotion now. And she pretty much is going around rock-shotting everyone. And what ends on happening is Thor gets taken out to a certain degree. And this one guy on page 14 is telling what's-her-face that the Kushinada Ryu disciples are really amazing, that they follow their master's instructions to the letter without wavering. And then she realizes, then as I go with the mask, that she feels different. She's not the same as she was before. Yeah, she got her mind warped, most likely, at least from my point of view. And she basically taking out everyone. She grabs Kisara. And Kisara is attacked by arrows, but she blocks them. And then this guy, who I believe is Mihail's disciple, he comes in with this scythe. He hits her, Kisara. But I don't think Kisara's dead. She's still kicking. And then pretty much we just got, you know, Ukeda saying, Kisara, you know, and she gets sliced here and there. And then we go from that with the other unarmed disciples watching on. And be basically saying, Kushinada, you, damn you. And then we have Siegfried saying, look, everyone, reinforcements. And they're basically troops. And this is not looking good for them at all. And then we go from that to Satomi. That's his name. Satomi? Yeah, I believe so. And this situation was weird. Greatly. I found it weird. And basically Satomi's basically looking onto Mihail, who has shown up, saying, I could have sworn you were in the middle of the battle. And he's like, everything's been taken care of, he says. And we also have Hongo. And Hongo was going to go in to the room, but Mihail closes the door. Now, I don't know what that means, but here's what I think would have happened. If Hongo had gotten into the room, I think he would have stopped Mihail. But instead, he doesn't. So we pretty much have Mihail saying, besides, I know this makes back in my hands, my hometown after all. I can escape any time I need to while I explore all nooks and crannies of the place. And he's like, what's wrong? Hurry up. And basically he's telling him, hurry up and break their necks. Just waiting to see if he's going to catch a second wind or something, Satomi says. And Mihail's like, in moments like these, you simply take heads and contemplate things later. If you aren't feeling up to it, I'd be happy to do the favor. And that's when Miyu says, Kenichi, and she's going to go after him. And then that's when Satomi stops him. Satomi. It's like, I forgot his name. I forgot how to say his name. Oh my god. That's weird. So he stops him by touching him in the back. By grabbing his back of some sort. And that's when things get kind of heated here. He apologizes to Mihail and says, I had a direct order to defeat that man, so please allow me to do so. It was a direct order, obviously, from Ichiya. And he says it can't be helped. He really is inflexible about these sort of things. And Satomo is basically saying, I'm glad you could come to this understanding. It really saves me a lot of trouble. Oh, I understand just fine that there's simply no way I'll ever get along with you unarmed division cocksuckers. That's what he said, the translation. And it says that the difference in philosophies is too much to overcome. Will this lead to irreparable damage between the armed and unarmed divisions? That answer could decide the outcome of this war. And basically, in the last moments of that chapter, you have Mihail with the scythe going for Kenichi's head. Now, overall, I'm giving this a 4.5 out of 5. Rin Sapaku needs to get their shit together. Like, pronto. They need to send in an elder. Listen, there is no way they're coming out of this alive. What they've got. There's no way. There is no way. So, whoever is, they need someone else. Oh, by the way, Kenichi's not going to die. Let's be perfectly honest here. There is no way he's going to die. Okay? This is shonen. Okay? But if Kenichi's shonen, he ain't dying. Most likely what's going to happen is two things. One, Shigure is going to drop in. She's going to drop in. She's definitely dropping in. There's no way Kenichi's going to die here. I'll stop this. Probably more of the lines where she'll come in with her sword and she'll, block the scythe from hitting Kenichi. That, or we get Ayato. Ayato needs to show up. Or somebody needs to show up. Who knows? Maybe, what's her face? Kensei's daughter. Yeah, her. Remember her? Why doesn't she show up with reinforcements? Because there's no freaking way they're surviving this. So, but for starters, Shigure needs to show up. That's what I believe will happen next week. Shigure will show up and stop Mihail from attacking Kenichi. And give Kenichi a pep talk, maybe? Because this is kind of ridiculous now. And here's another thing. Mihail, it's not a good idea to kill Kenichi. I'll tell you why. You might rip your fucking head off. I take that literally. Because let me tell you something, guys. It wasn't that long ago when Miyu was a killer. Remember the other arc with Junizard? Well, that can happen again. And she'll go blood-cutting crazy. on people. So it wouldn't be good if, you know. And besides, Kenichi's the freaking main character. Come on. He's not going to die. But overall, I liked how this is set up. 4.5 out of 5 for this one. It's just so ridiculous how one-sided this chapter was. How one-sided this is. It is so one-sided. It's like as if Rion Sonpaku has no chance surviving. That's what it feels to me. And it's not just the masters. Disciples too. I believe they could get annihilated. They'll all die. Unless someone shows up to stop this. They're all going to die. But we'll have to wait and see for next week. But I just wonder when's the procedural reinforcements coming? Because, listen, if Ayato was there, this wouldn't be happening. Yeah, outnumbered. Listen, he could take out 3 or 4 of those masters. I'm telling you right now, he could take out 3 or 4 of them. He could. It's freaking possible. He could. So, but we'll see what happens next week. Bankai 922. Thank you, Silver Rayleigh, for giving the names. Thanks, man. That's cool. I like that shit. Nothing else to add. Yeah, 1.5 out of 5. Should be interesting to see for next week. Jesus, how am I gonna get out of this? This is like, damn. It's bad news, man. Bad news. Oh, by the way, I know I said I was gonna do. It's not translated yet. The Berserk chapter. So I got some time. Yeah, I will do Kentora Megura's last 2 chapters of that manga. And I will upload it on Times of Dark. So look for today. I'm Bankai922. I'll see you guys later. She's not gonna die. Let's be perfect. He's not dying. This is Shonen. Are you serious? Yeah, be hell. Oh, here comes Shigure. Now you're gonna fight her. And then, So we'll see. Until then, see you guys later. Peace.